Are we green? Looks like we're green. I just did a speed test and it should be fine. How are we doing? Are we still here? Hello? It says unstable, but I'm gonna let it run its course and maybe it'll say it's better again. Let me refresh the Twitch page and see. Let's see. I switched the internet. Oh, my little praying icon. Yay, it says excellent. Awesome. Cool. Sorry about the internet hiccup. We've been having issues with the internet. There's been a lot of construction. Literally right at our front door. Literally, like quite literally right at the front door. Right there. And I think that has, not helped it. There's no construction currently going on, but, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they smacked something and it made shit worse. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I think that's a good way to start off Stanley Parable stream, maybe. Oh god, I'm not here. Oh god! It's already begun! The meta shit! It's already begun! Hi, for those of you tuning in on YouTube, I have internet problems, and also I'm playing Stanley Parable. I've never played it before. I'm loading up VTube Studio right now. I'm loading my physical self. Here we go. Where am I? Calibrate. Of course my mouth isn't working anymore when I was talking about how I fixed my mouth. Of course it wouldn't work anymore. You know, why would it? Why would it? Why would it? I'm gonna recalibrate. Let's do that. Recalibrate. Cool. You guys want to see how my mouth is moving right now? It's really stupid. If I show up. Look at this. Look at this. I am talking very animatedly. Very animatedly. And it still, like, isn't moving correctly. Let me recalibrate again. What the fuck is this? Alright, there we go. Yippee, we're here. We're back. We're in it. It is so weird. For some reason, VTube Studio out of nowhere will decide, nah, I don't want to move your mouth today. And I'm like, at least I didn't take your food? I guess so. Oh my god. Anyway, game time. Let's stop talking about my mouth not moving, and let's get back to actually playing the game. Perhaps. How loud do we want this? Because that sounds pretty quiet to me. Hang on. Full volume? Full volume? Are you for real? But why? Okay. Oh, wait. It's pretty loud. Wait, what? Oh, Spoony has become a ghost. I understand now. Hello, Blaze. We're doing fine now that the internet is back. I'm gonna go 35, and if that's too loud, I can adjust it in-game, I'm sure. Subtitles are on. Cool. We are full screen. Soup! We are soup. Oh, content warnings? Should be under general. Color labels. Show content warnings. Enables content warnings and an option to skip sections of the game that deal with suicide, trauma, and mental health issues. I didn't know this game gets that dark. Well, shit. Is it real bad? Should I skip them, or like should we just like warn and then people can leave if they need to and then come back after? Ooh, your internet's working too. That's good. All right, cool. Anything else I should note? Warn and come back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm good to handle that sort of stuff. I mean, we deal with a lot of heavy topics here, so It's nice to have a warning before it comes up, though. So appreciate you pointing that out. And a few paths, yeah, not terrible, but discomforting if one is predisposed toward it. Understandable. All right, cool. Gotcha. All right, let's see how the actual game sounds. I like this. It goes forever. Wow, we're meta in the main menu. Let's go. Ah, that's what Apple was posting in the chat before a stream even started.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
Of course, he's like
every year. And although others
chicken typing. What is that called?
Stanley relished every moment that the orders
chicken pecking,
as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Wow.
And Stanley was happy.
Pecking? Chicken pecking?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Hunt and pecking. Yeah.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I have a feeling I can interrupt that. Ooh, buddy. Alright, cool. Already. Okay, so how's the audio for that whole thing? I wasn't talking through it. But let's turn it down. I think that's better. It was a little too fast.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so holding the right click just makes me run? That's strange. I was trying to zoom in on who farted because I thought it was funny. Oh. I can interact with stuff and I didn't... Can I show my reticle? Audio's fine? Alright, cool. Alright, neat. I want to see... Yes. Yes. Dot. First person shooter. Second person shooter. Plasma rifle. Joe's favorite. Play of the game. Windows. Windows. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Number one, Dad.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You know, listen. I'll do what I want, British man. You didn't know about the Windows option? I've discovered things that you haven't known. I hate Mondays. Wow, that is a very typical office thing to have. Hang on. We have mini doors. All right.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Is there an achievement?
5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
I think I've done it more than 20 times, dude.
That's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
No, I did! Listen, I don't know. Wrong door. Oh.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Listen.
Almost certainly 50 clicks.
You're gonna make my carpal tunnel worse.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's that one? Where's that one? 417? Ooh. Oh. Touch. That's not 417. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Hang on. Levi Valentine. Whoa. There's 418. 457. That's going up. I don't want to go that way. Blaze it. Alright, cool. 4, 1.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Yeah, hang on. Pin. Yeah. Manually. There we go. Alright. 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 Don't spoil. I did find this out on my own. Nobody spoiled this for me. You say 137? Or 437? 427? Oh no, I forgot the number. You can tell me, chat. You can tell me. It's okay. Did you say 437? Was it 437? 437. Was... Does it exist? Oh, shit. Oh, 30. Okay, so... There it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
We are.
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
10 clicks. 415. All right. I'm at your mercy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
We're... Alright. We're doing it. I don't know where this will lead me.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Find it. If there is one. I don't think I saw one here. Oh.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Where are we getting? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. 418. Oh, what is jump? What is jump? Is there a jump? There is no jump. Oh no, I can't do that. How do I get on this?
Yes!
Oh.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Oh shit. Alright. Oh fuck. Okay, where's 416? Oh my god. My life.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that
Oh.
one again!
Oh my god, I'm so invested. What is this? What is this game?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley.
Yay!
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Yay!
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now.
Wow.
What were you thinking?
How the mighty have fallen. Wow, 2 people in this office have who farted as a cup. Individuality does not exist in this world. We're all numbers. 3 people! Okay. Fucking incredible. 2 people have I Hate Mondays. Mm-hmm. Hello? Sales in the quater. This does not make sense. Okay, I wish I could zoom in.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh,
he
I
entered
remember.
the door on his left.
I'm not going to the door on my left. That's boring. Wait. Touch. 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 Is this what the back rooms is based off of, or is there like...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, no, I wanna break boundaries. I want a boundary break. No, I don't want to go to that. Is that the employee lounge? No, I'm not listening to you. I'm Stanley and I do what I want. You know what? Maybe I'll go. Everybody's been connecting this game to the back rooms. I don't know. I don't know. Is the back rooms creepypasta? Is that like inspired by this at all?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Oh, that's
it had
nice.
really been worth the detour after all.
This texture.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply
Cold.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I literally drink? Nah. All right. Ooh. I thought that was a mirror for a second.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly
Oh Jesus! Poultry, 33 months.
that mysteriously vanished. Here you sit looking at these chairs.
Thank you
and
so
some
much.
paintings.
Holy shit!
Really worth it.
I'm pretty sure everybody that Poultry was the first subscriber, first of all,
At this
and
point,
has been
Stanley's
subscriber
obsession with
since.
this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Coffee
It's
nut.
possible that this is why everyone left.
What do we got? We got number 1 dad.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh. Well, leave me alone. I'm looking at every little immaculate detail. I want to get the best ending. L? Fuel. Oh. L. What's this one say? I don't want more dialogue. I just want to look at shit. Okay. Keep dry. No.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
No!
And took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Why would I do that? No, thank you. I'm going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What's this? Boy, howdy. Somebody just sprayed some air freshener out in the hallway and I smell it. And it's smell. Oh my god, it's true. Boundary break with special guest Moon Pie.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Can I go off?
I'm not
Bye.
sure, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I'm sorry.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am. I am! Alright. Okay. Okay, I guess I will go... I'll do that again.
All of his co-workers
But this
were
time I
gone.
won't jump off.
What
I just
did it
wanted to
mean?
see.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Smelly smell.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No.
he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
Bum,
it
bum.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Bump, ba-dum.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna continue this way. Bye.
Stanley was so bad at
Bye.
following directions, it's
Bye.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We are going this way. Alright,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
listen.
I'm not your
I'm an
enemy.
OSHA violator. I'll do what I want.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? There's a story going on here.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To
But
put
how?
your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
You can't jump. No, seriously. We disabled it. Shoot. Alright. Darkness? Oh.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Don't underestimate me. I will always do what I'm not
It's
supposed to
definitely
do.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
No.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Ah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Why?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Nice
But if used
JPEG.
incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? No.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Go inside
Most
the
medical
gator.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Oh.
Do you make more than 8? Less?
I'm
And finally,
pretty sure
if you
I
begin
make
to
at
wonder if
least
your
2.
choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world. Just
Yeah, every
remember
Floridian
that
does
in the
that. I can
vast
confirm.
infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
As someone who
and the
grew up
feeling should
in
subside.
Florida until they
At
were
this time,
21.
Your instructor will
Yes.
guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Cool. We've learned.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Oh.
But not to worry. Now that
Danger
you're
everywhere.
informed on good decision-making, we're going to
Oh.
revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Where? Oh. Hang on. Can I plug it back in? Can that be the raid phrase? My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack. Somebody remember that. Copy it down. Whoever we raid, that's what I'm telling them. And they can be very confused. It'll be great. I'm going here. Okay, fine. Mr. Parable. Urgent. Employees should never, under any circumstances, attempt. Okay. I will not attempt anything. Oh, I got stuck for a second. You'll save it for later. I appreciate that. Fuck yeah.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform.
You can just copy it.
Imagine
Copy and
the main
paste.
character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
I mean, I
We
did.
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately,
Can I unplug
it
more
seems
phones?
This place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
All right. I just realized they put a fence up so I can't jump off. I don't know if that fence was there before. Number 1. All right. Let's go down the rabbit hole a little bit more. Okay. Bum bum. You know what this kind of reminds me of?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the
I'll
left,
let him talk.
back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Buddy Simulator. Remember Buddy Simulator? I remember Buddy Simulator. How Grampton would be like, hey, just ignore that, and then I would, not listen. And he'd get mad at me.
Remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I want to go outside.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
No! Why did you do that?
No!
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No! Look at that. This is like Journey into Imagination. Whoa! Dude, I unironically want a chair that looks like that. Whoa! I think I'm going to be spending more than 3 hours on this game. I'm going to go back again. No! No! Good set piece. Yeah, that'd be fun to make. Alright, fine. No.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you...
Wow.
My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
This is great.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, are you gonna force quit it? Uh-oh. I was reading. Oh. Oh, this is kind of spooky.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
Oh.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
I think this is Grampton
My
2.0.
entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
This is...
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
This dialogue is great.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh, damn.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Will the
doors,
same thing happen if I go
entered
through the
door on
right
his left.
door? Don't answer that. I'm gonna figure it out.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
No!
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No!
he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna keep him. Goodbye. When does it trigger? Oh.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay, I think it is telling me
That
something.
means choosing responsibly and
Go
always
left.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
No!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I still have yet to get to a second ending, huh? Unless that was considered an ending, because it brought me back. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that was about.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Why do they give me the option to touch everything if I can't even do anything? What was that? What was what? All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I can't go downstairs. You're... What? What are these doors? All right. Okay. What kind of fucking room is this suddenly? What the hell? Hello? The beige pages. Instead of yellow. I understand. What kind of swanky ass wallpaper haunted mansion ass shit? What? 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 Oh my god, for real?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
I don't know, I'm
And
kind
beyond
of...
all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I don't know, I'm kind of distracted by business strategy being, like, portrayed by somebody holding a gun to a poor panda's forehead.
Stanley spoke the
Listen!
code. Night Shark 115.
What the fuck
He
is a
spoke
night
it into
shark?
the receiver, right there on the wall.
Hey, can I want to explore.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes!
You didn't mishear me, did you?
Fine.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Is this game using my microphone at all?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
It didn't
asked
ask
you for
for
this
my
one single thing,
microphone.
For your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why
I did
you
do
come
that.
This way? Speak. Say something
Like
to
several
me.
times.
Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end!
I need you to walk through the door.
I did it, I beat the game.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Oh, well, thanks for the water. Hang on, I'm gonna drink.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever
Well,
you
that's
do.
the
I
stream,
simply need you to
everybody.
Take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Earlier, we saw Spoony become a ghost, not Stanley. Now Stanley has become a ghost too.
Never know. I need this.
Only 2 places in the game where the credits roll. Oh, cool, I got one of the credits.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Hmm.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh my god, Blake Robinson did music in this? I didn't know that.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Sorry, Leroy.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time.
Okay, real question. How many endings are in this game? Like, legitimately, like, what, how many endings are in this game? I'm curious. Okay. 40! Well, we're in for a wacky ride. How many was that? 2? Alright. I'm gonna do exactly as I did before. Right? I'll pick up the phone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, Corgi.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Bum,
Stanley
bum,
knew it perfectly well.
ba-da-da-dum.
Perhaps he
Bum,
wanted to stop by the
bum.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You gotta admit, it's
The lounge
incredibly
was
cat-like
sublime,
that
a
I'm
work of
ignoring
art.
everything.
But
My
eager
first...
to get back to business, Stanley
Like,
took
the way I'm
first
playing this
open
is
door on
ignoring
his left.
everything. Wait a second. Was this open before? Wait, yeah, it was. No, I'm going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Yeah, we're
5
going
years
this way?
ago.
Okay, yeah, there is no gate. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think
was a
perhaps
different
we've gotten off
thing.
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you, or what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
Car,
you something
go.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No.
Give me a chance.
No.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wait. The sign? Hang on. I'm gonna go look at the sign. No! Okay, never mind. Oh, maybe I'll go back this way again. Did he say red door? No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating
Ah.
properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yeah.
don't let me stop you.
Ooh. All right.
You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you
Awesome.
were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this
In
is
the
what
end,
you
it didn't
wanted to
even
see.
matter.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
A character creator would have been nice.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Why would I do that? No. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this
Previous
one.
playthrough.
Let's take a look.
Oh. Wow. Whoa. Two seconds. 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players choose the blue door. Oh. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable score. Ooh. Still going. Stanley, oh, that's me. No! No. 98.9%. No. A dead rat. No. I'm worse than a dead rat. Wow. I mean, there are 40 different endings. So, like, I'm at least going to play 3 hours.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again,
I'll see what I
please.
get. I'll try to get as many endings as I can tonight.
Hey,
but I'm just
nearly forgot
enjoying.
I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
All right, Grampton 2.0.
In this game, the baby
Wow!
goes left towards danger. You click
Oh,
the
this is
button
the
to move
best
him back to
game,
the right,
Grampton
and if he
2.0.
reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Uh-oh. Don't. No, just go in the fire. It's fine.
You heartless bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because
Both.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do.
Well, the
I'm
first one's
completely
not
out
that
of
true.
ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was
welcome.
extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Sure.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like
Well,
it'll
the baby
work.
in the
Let's give it
fire
a
is an
shot.
actual ending, or what? Wait, what? Hold on.
Aha! Fascinating. What
What?
do you think this
Oh,
game is
playing
about,
4
Stanley?
hours?
What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me
Is
that
this-
you are meant to play as a creepy man spying
Oh my
on
God,
innocent
it's
civilians below
Firewatch.
you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Oh my god, it's been like
Yes, that
2,
must
3
be.
years since
What
I
a
played
fascinating
Firewatch.
venture
What the
into
fuck?
experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture
I was just
out
thinking
and
about
see what else
Firewatch
is out
today.
there.
That's so funny. Did they make Firewatch? No fucking way. Well, we're playing Firewatch, I guess. Are you kidding me? Firewatch was fucking sad, actually. Like the entire time. It was good though. Oh my god. I don't remember the name of the protagonist in Firewatch.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Are there bears?
It is. It's an open
No, it's
world
not!
game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
Oh.
Thank goodness, Stanley, what a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path
Oh
to
my
follow.
God.
You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens.
Is this the extra thing they added with Ultra Deluxe, or is this in the
Okay,
original?
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Because I think this game came
Preferably
out
something with walls.
like the original
Something
came out
with
before
nice,
Firewatch.
Big, insurmountable walls.
Wait a second. Something extremely similar.
I
Oh,
think
whoa,
this
no,
will be
no, no,
just
no,
the
no, no,
thing.
I found a tear. Ah! The original has you play Minecraft
Wonderful.
instead. Or
See, this
you
is
could just be
exactly
lying
what
to
I
me.
had in mind. Just a nice
Wait a
big
minute.
box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility
This Rocket
that you
League?
could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Are you
Stanley,
fucking
if you
kidding
manage
me?
to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
It was Minecraft originally. See,
Okay, so what exactly
I still don't know
do
if
we
y'all
do
are
here?
fucking with
Let's
me.
see.
but
There are
anything
lots of cars
apparently
here
can
the
go
back,
in
but
this
obviously
game.
there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun! We shall run the bases and do a
I thought
touchdown
it was a
together.
hole. I thought it was whole time.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
All right, I'll have fun. Whee! Wow. This is not what I expected of this game. I'll be real. I had no idea. This is
Are
incredible.
you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
I'm
Is
winning.
It better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
I'm
Stanley,
going
I
into
have
the
a
wrong
thought,
goal.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount
I'm not
of raw
fast
adrenal
enough,
pleasure,
Grampton.
then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
No! 2 balls.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley,
Oh,
I'm
no.
like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
Are you winning?
I'm
Maybe.
insatiable. More balls.
Don't. This. Grampton is throwing balls at me. Good lord. Good lord. Uh oh. I mean, I'm actually playing, I guess.
Enjoying this, Stanley?
Not really.
Having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh!
That's right.
No!
All your fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
I'm gonna...
Since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like
Brazil
around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After
Canada.
all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
I'm sorry. I have ADHD, Grampton. I'm gonna run into... Every time I run into a character that's just like this crap. Mad that I am disobeying like this. I'm just gonna be like, it's Grampton. It's the same shit in Buddy Simulator, and I named them Grampton. You're also Grampton. Hey Grampton, you've returned. Wow. What do they update this game to include other games as time goes on? Like you pop up in a battle bit map. Oh my god, yeah. You know what? Is this it? Is there anywhere to go from here? I guess we'll find out. Woo!
What are you doing?
Goodbye. So...
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
So basically, there's this game called Buddy Simulator 1984, which was a really, really fun game. I also went into it pretty blind. And the premise is you have a buddy designed to be your buddy, and he makes games for you, and you play them, and you can, like, he's pretty bad at, or they're pretty bad at making games. So they glitch a lot, and they're just like, just ignore that. And so I kept running into the glitches, and they would get mad at me, and they progressively got madder and madder at me, and it was kind of scary. So it's a lot like this game, honestly. And I'm sure Buddy Simulator took a lot of inspiration from this, honestly. Just Grampton, like, I named them Grampton. They asked, what should you name your buddy? And chat was naming them Scrimbly Scrumblo and stuff, and somebody named them Grampton, and I was like, I like that. So Grampton is now the name of the narrator that controls my world, I guess. That archetype of character. Which, if I had a nickel for every time that happened in a game, I'd have 3 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's pretty weird that's happened 3 times. Maybe I'd have more, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Scrimbly Scrumblo? Yeah. This is the map from the original mod. That is radical. So these are all Half-Life 2 assets. That's fucking cool. I love that. Oh no! Gotta run to the story, you'll be back.
What he found.
See you later.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
What? What engine is this game running on? Gmod? Is that considered an engine, actually, now that I think about it? This is Unity? Oh, okay. It feels like Gmod. Well. I know people shit on Unity games all the
All
time,
of his
but
co-workers
listen,
were gone. What
this
could
is
it
great.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. There's so many pathways. I'm gonna go do the phone thing. I want to do the phone thing. I said I would do that, but then I saw another pathway and I diverged.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Ba, ba,
and Stanley knew it
ba,
perfectly
ba,
well.
ba,
Perhaps he
ba,
wanted to
ba,
stop by
ba,
the
ba,
employee
ba,
lounge first,
ba, ba,
just to admire it.
ba, ba,
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright. Let's go actually answer that phone.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I won't go that way. I'll go this way, since this is like one of the first ways I
Look,
went.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in
I am
someone
stretching
else
my
can be
hand as
difficult,
you
but the
tell me
fact
this
is
again.
that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
Rocket League is Unreal Engine 3. That's
someone you've
funny.
forgotten about.
What is Firewatch? I think that's a
Stop
Unity
trying to make
game,
every
right?
decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for
Firewatch
me,
was beautiful.
I'm asking for her.
That's Unity. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. I'm learning. I'm
This is
learning.
it,
I'm a
Stanley.
baby
Your
game
chance
dev, but
to
I'm
redeem
learning.
yourself, to put your work aside.
All I've used is
to let
RenPy.
her back into your life.
Alright, give
She's
me that
been
phone.
waiting.
Give me that phone. Give me that. Alright.
That's her, Stanley.
Alright. Ba 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 ba. Ba.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
No!
Gotcha. Oh,
Fuck off!
come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying
Mannequin
to make a
jump
point here,
scare.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Why would I do that? What? No. B. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Thank you for the contribution to the cult's totem. Kaba.
Sitting there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
What is
Now he's
MP?
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even
Kiss.
feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen
Kiss.
this life.
MPO.
But in his mind, in his mind,
I'm gonna
he can
write
go
this
on
down just in
fantastic
case.
adventures. From behind his desk,
I don't think
Stanley
this-
dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Can we still get our breb?
Fantastic
I don't know.
discoveries of new
Maybe.
lands. It was wonderful.
Is there breb?
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Breb. You?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
This doesn't
he
matter?
stepped up from
Alright.
his desk to realize
I'll
that
stop
all
writing
of
it
his
down.
co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Oh, it means moon pie. We gotta press N to spend some time with the boys. Cracking one open with
So
the boys.
he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely
Mario
even
Party?
mattered what
Maybe.
lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Did Pet Moon Pie work? Trigger Fire's been weird lately. Prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many
Uh-oh.
possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
Wait a second.
the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Press H to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Good night, Diesel. Have a good night. I love you, wife. Love.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Why is
The
there a
longer he
chair
spends here,
blocking
the
my
more
bedroom?
invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm actually listening to him because I just want to throw him for a loop. Yeah? The clock ticking. Fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Wow.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Whoa. All right. Are we in the what are we in? We're in million, billion, trillion. We're in quadrillions. Woohoo! All right. Okay, so that's where that branched. Let's go back to that other pathway. What was it? There was the blue door and I kept going through the blue door. And I was rating his game bad. What if I rated it good? Will that change anything? I feel like that was the last choice in that branch. How many endings does that make? I haven't been keeping count. I'm gonna drink some water before I continue on. It won't change anything about that ending? Well, I appreciate. That saves me some time. I'm gonna go through the red door then.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it?
Wait a
Is
second.
this Stanley's office?
Uh-oh. Oh, things are changing. What do you mean? It looks the same to me. Wait a second.
Welcome!
Oh shit. Winman Robin, hello. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna shout you out. Hello.
Welcome!
Bro, what? What? Was this a double raid? Are y'all double raiding me? What is this? Oh god, yes you are. Hey Gambit. I'm also gonna shout you out like this. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Both of you. Disco Elysium. Holy shit, I haven't played that one yet. Nightbot loves it apparently though. Welcome to Stanley Parable. This is one of the rare instances where I am not playing a horror game. I'm playing Stanley Parable because it was gifted to me and I've never played it. Thank you for the follow, Robin. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. Like I said, rare instance where I'm not playing a horror game. I mostly play horror games, but I figured this fit my my vibe enough. It's very meta. It's very existential. Slight trigger warning, content warning. There's a thing somewhere right here. Option to skip sections of the game that deal with suicide, trauma, and mental health issues. It will warn me when those come up, so you guys can duck out if you need to. I'm not going to skip them myself because I want to see the game to its full potential, but it will warn you of those. So there's a little content warning for you right there. I have never played this before. Please do not spoil it for me. If I ask the chat, like, if I do this, will this happen? Just don't spoil. You can be like, nah, or yes, no, blah, blah. Became communist cop. Fucking awesome. Well, thank you so much for the raid. You guys, go follow both these folks. I'm also gonna do this kind of shout out so people can follow you guys. Yes. What do you mean? Wait -1 second before giving another shout out. I'm gonna try again. There we go. Win-win Rob. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So I need to follow you, Robin. I need to do that. -1 second. My pinned comment disappeared again. Did it? Probably because I did the shout out. Well, hello, don't spoil. This is my first time. Pin. Alright. Sorry for the silence. The game is very chatty. So I don't want to talk over the narrator telling me stuff. But yeah, this is Ultra Deluxe. So I think there's new stuff in it. Re-release. Yeah. Fuck yeah. So welcome. Everybody chill. And have an existential crisis with me. This game is really interesting. I really enjoy it. What the fuck? Okay, that's just lighting. Alright. So we're gosh, we've got like 3 or 4 endings so far.
Came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
so I'm going
well.
This way.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm gonna go this way.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. Giddy in a way he
saying
hadn't,
nothing.
Eager to get back to business.
Well, I'm excited.
Stanley took the first
I'm excited.
open door on his left.
No. I'm
Stanley was so
going
bad at
this
following
way.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000.
Look, Stanley,
Okay, so I have to look at a poster
here.
down here.
I'm not your enemy, really.
I go this way.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all the time. Really?
Bum ba-dum bum
in the middle
bum.
of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Right
that
before
convinced
the
that I want
doors?
something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you
Oh,
of this,
the red
but
and blue door.
I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on
Looking.
your side. Give me a chance.
No buckets? Past this point? Is this what? Are there any buckets? Hmm. 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 Don't fucking bring buckets in there. I feel like I've heard of some sort of bucket thing from this game, but I don't know the context. I don't remember.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I know what I want to do now.
I think we're communicating properly. Stanley... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Look at that shadow.
And in
It's
the
crusty.
end, it was all for nothing.
I really want to go
this
there.
This is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
I'm gonna go through the store now.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Oh.
Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this.
Okay, so this doesn't change anything,
Would you say
huh?
that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration
I'm gonna go
come
there.
from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
Huh.
It's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Well, shit.
Now, would you...
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go through the red door for real this time.
All of his code
What if I decide to
gone.
go through the red
What could
door
it
at the
mean?
last second?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There was no Discord notification for this stream? Why is nothing working? Why does nothing work? Why does nothing work for me? Hello, Jordan.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
Bum, bum,
This was
bum.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Bum,
wanted to stop
ba-dum.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Bum, ba-da-da-dum.
The lounge was grand, majestic.
Bum,
Perhaps,
ba-da-da-da-da-dum.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
I would
door of
appreciate
his
that,
life.
actually. You can at streamer.
Stanley was so
We're like
bad at
halfway
following
through the stream.
directions, it's incredible
Unless
he
I want to
wasn't
go
5 years
longer
ago.
than expected. I didn't talk about the donation incentives. I guess we can talk about that since we've heard this a million
Look,
times.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
So you may have
foot
noticed,
here.
donate $5+
watching
for
TV
wife's
radio.
pet name for me.
I
That's as
realize
bad as it
investing in your
sounds.
trust in someone else can be difficult,
in
but the
Story of
fact is
Seasons,
that the
A Wonderful
story has
Life,
been about nothing. What? Really? I was in the
when you
middle of
marry your
something. You
wife,
have
she
zero
you
consideration
can
for
put in a
others.
new
Are you
name that
that
she calls you.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to
So,
you? Why, I don't know
so,
how to convince
if
you
you
of
would like to
this, but I
suggest
really
a
do
name
want to
that
help
my
you,
wife
show
can
you
call
something
me in
beautiful.
Story of
Look,
Seasons,
let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your
you can
side.
donate $5
Give
and
me a
more,
chance. Now listen carefully,
and
this is important.
probably make my life a
Stanley
living
walked
hell. It's
through the red door.
8 characters max, unfortunately.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
This one.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
All right, this one.
Stanley walked. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see
Yippee!
that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
I wanna find the bucket.
Running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Would we?
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Is that a solution? Oh, it's the same. Alright. Alley-oop.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
You're freaking me out, Grampton.
Oh! I'll buy it at a high price.
Beautiful, isn't it?
She-
If we just stay right
We already
here,
have an animal
right in
named
this
Foyer.
moment With this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Hang on.
I
I'll
actually
thank you
feel
properly in a moment.
happy.
Well. Grampton is happy. Well. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Gracie, for your... I think that was a $20 donation. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get my handy dandy little sheet out, and it's probably gonna make some noises. Sorry about that. So we have child names and we have wife names, and the first one we have is Foyer or Foyer. Maybe the animal is Foyer and she is Foyer. Or she is calling me Foyer. Oh man. 30! 30! Yeah, it is 30. Okay, thank you. I can't see. My wife will call me Foyer, perhaps. That, like, I wanted to get, like, 4 names, and then we can run a poll, and you guys can pick what my wife calls me the rest of the game. Anyway, let's go through this door. Or, can I jump off? Go toward the red light. Okay, no jumping. Never mind. Foyer. Oh, shit.
Wait, where are you going?
Bingsality.
Thank you, Redacted, for the 10 months. Welcome.
Oh no, stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Uh-oh. Oh, was that the content warning? Okay. I think I saw that. I saw that. All right, so
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here.
Content
Don't take
warning.
this from me.
for suicide, I'm imagining. So
Please,
here we are.
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Thinking about it. Alright. Alright. Content warnings here, everybody. Imagine the warning of content. Alright. We'll get through this quickly. Let's go. It's like diving into a pool. Woo!
No!
Ooh!
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
I am a
Now,
video game
can
character,
you
so
please
it's
get
fine.
Back to the other room.
Uh-oh. Do I have to do it multiple times? Oh, that's fucked up.
No. No, what are you
Oh,
doing,
that's
Stanley?
fucked up.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
For fun. Ba-ba-bum. It's fine, I'm invincible.
Stanley,
I'm a video game
Let's
character.
go back to the other room. Can you do that? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Oh, that's fucked
You throw
up.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I'm just doing this for completionist's sake. Oh,
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
nah.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
You're manipulative.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Also, you're not
Well,
real.
This one is
So.
yours.
This is just graphics. It's not real. I've had so many people, because I played like the bad end of Undertale.
Is it over?
Anyway,
going to
I'll
restart,
talk about that
isn't it?
later.
I'm going back.
Whoops. Oh, we're in the quadrillion still. Rest in fucking pieces. So, Undertale, you can get the genocide ending. A lot of people were like, I can't believe you would do that. I can't. I don't have the heart to do that. I'm like, it's a video game. They're not real. Like, the characters are very lovable, but they're still, like, not real. So I have no problem separating fiction from reality.
Already this was uncomfortable.
Oh.
And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Oh. Calm down, it's just a video game. There's 3 endings that you can get without even getting to the 2 doors at all. I imagine one of them is just stay in your room. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. I might not figure it out, but I kind of want to just explore. Can I go through this door? That feels new. Wait a... Considering how quickly you hit the door achievement, I wouldn't be surprised if you figured it out quickly. I was just clicking everything. That's just how I play games. Especially when it makes a satisfying noise like that. Oh yeah, that's a reticle option is the cursor. Yeah, I was like, is there an option to have a reticle? And then there were multiple options and one of them was a cursor and I thought that was hilarious. So I picked it. I never saw that. I've been owned. I'm owning you. Oh, okay. That's the first door I've been able to open and close. That's gotta be something, right? What? What? Why? Why did it close and then open? Now it won't let me close it. Okay. What? Wait. Well. I'm in my safe space. Okay, input received. Hey, Buzzy. Oh! Welcome. Shit. Man. Obey my completionist instinct. Well, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna drink some water. Because I have a feeling. I have a feeling because I can close these doors, and no other doors have I been able to open or close on my own. This is something. So I feel like if I just stay here, this is my safe space. Because the narrator hinted at, like, Stanley finding a safe and comfortable place. He's gonna just stay there. So I'm like, okay, so that's a completionist thing. This is not the completionist instinct. Well, I'm gonna stand here anyway and drink. Okay. Never mind. Then why are these doors frickin'... Whatever. Stupid.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So... I'm still looking for that bucket. The bucket's gotta be in the broom closet, which I don't remember where I saw that, but... Well, now you know you can close some doors, right? Maybe try that out next playthrough. That's a good point. Left path? No. Okay, real question. Real question. Not just a hypothetical or, you know, asking things out loud. If I go through the red door first thing when the red and blue door are presented to me, do I get that stairs ending again, or is it different? Real question. It is different, or yes, I get the stairs again. Red door is always the same. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so I think it's time to go through the left door. Time to listen. I won't do the same joke twice. Shit. You get the stairs ending no matter what. Alright. Well, that's good to know. Saves me some time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh. I was like, where's the fucking projector? It's projecting this. Number of slides in the slide. Charts, and slides. Cool. Alright, no buckets here. Oh, yes!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I'll stay here.
There was nothing here. No choice
Aha!
to make,
Yes,
no
I found
path
something.
to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Thanks for the water, by the way.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
So you know that ending, where I was on the ceiling and I was looking down at Stanley and Stanley wasn't moving?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Can I just do that myself?
Why?
And will the same thing
Please
happen?
Offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
Or can I
confused.
just do that myself and just stand there and not go through either of the doors? Is that a viable thing? Does that
You
that
do
lead to
realize
anything?
There's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley
No!
walked
Ah!
past the broom
I feel like
closet,
that would be an
then she
obvious
would have
one.
had a reason for exploring it to find out. but it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Seems pretty
I never
significant
would
to
have
me.
thought to mention it.
Yeah, I've noticed the unique dialogue if I stand.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branch.
It is! It clearly
When you
is!
go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Oh my
The
god.
broom closet ending was my favorite."
The fucking
I hope your
XD.
friends find this concerning.
Did you get the broom closet ending?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Wow, you're turning
He
into
probably only
GLaDOS
got
now,
the
I
job
see.
Because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh my god. Fucking awesome.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I'm looking
Got to the
around.
Broom closet, explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place.
I didn't
sure
die.
they understand basic
We're at 14
first-person video
quadrillion
game
now.
mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
God.
So that the irony and insightful
Does it-
commentary of this game is not lost. Just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? This has to be an ending. Come on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. That might have been it. That might have been it. More descending? Am I dead in the broom closet? Oh, no, that's been there. Can I get out? Should I get out? Oh, I can go back in for more.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a
I
monkey nearby.
vaguely remember that line about...
Fish, fungus. Look, you can hammer out
Hang
the
on,
details.
I'll let him
I'm
talk.
not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I vaguely remember people complaining about the line where he says that Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Like, people were mad and said that that was offensive, and it's just over the top on purpose. That's what it is. Okay. Oh my god. That was actually a line they carried over from the original mod. I'm usually the last person to say it's just a joke, but like, come on. I mean, I don't know. It's just
Coming to
over
a
the top.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Like, I don't know. I'm not addicted to drugs or hookers, but I feel like, yeah, maybe somebody who would have like a history of drug abuse or anything like that might get offended by that line. Might. I don't know. I can't say because I'm not that person. Whoa! This is new. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Why is that? I don't know. Very often in my experience, though, when people get offended by something, I've just noticed a lot of people get offended on behalf of people. And usually the people that, you know, should be getting offended by that joke aren't actually offended. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm dwelling on this too much. This game is making me think too much. Going to leave my cursor over the one on screen to make it bigger and more dramatic. Awesome. Seen what I mean? Alright, cool. Sorry for dwelling.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Wait a minute.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered
This
in
is different.
disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known.
Oh, because I
was
got
that the
here in a
keypad
different way.
behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, Jordan, now I can hack into everything. Oh no. I love the hum. We have a light like this in the theater. I think we have a few. Yeah, I think we have a few. Ooh. 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 Hack into the mainframe. Huh? Up? Uh-oh. Still haven't found a bucket. I might have missed it. If there... Man, I got excited. Man! Could have been a bucket. There we go. Spoony had a completely empty dark corner of a maintenance hallway. Ooh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Amazing.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what kind of Pringles are you eating, snacking?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Ooh,
that
sour
read
cream and onion.
Mind Control Facility.
Uh-oh. Hey, what do you guys think I should do? I know I say no backseat gaming, but I'm curious. Should I go to the mind control facility, or should I escape? Curious. Do I... Mind control facility? Actually, no. Take your pick. The crayon! I never say crayon like that. I don't know why I'm turning like... What? Anyway, the crayon is kind of suspicious to me. There's several options. Oh. I thought typing in 914 might do something. Shoot. That looks ominous. I'm gonna go mind control. Let's go to mind control facility. Let's have a good time. Wait a second. I don't remember seeing this little circle pop up at any point. Now my cursor has a little friend.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Strength. I don't want my mind controlled. But I'll do it anyway. Cameras? Has this thing just been popping up and I just never noticed it? This little circle, this little interactive circle.
Now
wow.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
oh.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Can you climb off the platform by jumping off the table? That's a good question. Which one? This one? This one? No, I don't think so. Good try, though. Be the first one that you started to get on? Wait. Like back here? Wait a minute. Oh. I can't go back there. Boop, 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 boop. Climbed on the chair first? Wait. Oh, oh. Okay, that's not working. Oh. Man, we are trying to make Stanley so suicidal and so upsetting. Oh! Well?
Aha!
Oh!
You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see,
Oh!
back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs.
Wow.
How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
What?
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
Wow.
We call this
We're
track,
special.
Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
We did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending.
This sounds like an actual, like...
I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But
wow.
railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
I love when
Good
devs
job, you
make
did
a
it.
bug
Good
into a
job,
feature.
you did it. Good job, you did it.
Fun fact, I actually did that with Mixed Feelings. Now you're a hero. You managed to beat the whole damn game. We're happy you made it. But how are you gonna spend the rest of this day? Okay, so listen. When I was developing Mixed Feelings, my visual novel, ! MF. Anyway, mild spoilers for the game, I guess. So there's a character who pops up at the very end of the game. And she's kind of not game breaking, but she's meta. There was one point where I tried to have the game jump to,
All of his co-workers were gone.
Listen, I'm
What did
telling
it
a
mean?
story.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The game got caught in an eternal loop.
When Stanley came to a set
Because
of
I
two
put
open
in
doors,
jump
he
to like
entered the door on
end
his
or
head.
something. And it ended up, I don't remember exactly what happened, but basically while I was trying to play through the game,
Yet
I
there
tried to
was
get
not
an
a
ending
single
and she
person
would
here
just
either.
pop up
Feeling a
at the,
wave of
like,
disbelief,
instead of actually
Stanley
bring me to
decided
the ending.
Go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going downstairs. But, anyway, her popping up jump scared me. It scared the shit out of me, that it happened, and then the game was caught in a loop and I couldn't actually close it. It was like, I remember, if you tried to close the game, she would pop up. Because there was a label that started with her, like her sprite, that would pop up, and, I named that label End, and I didn't know that there was a label built into Ren'Py that was, like, if you try to exit the game, this will happen. So I tried to exit the game, and this fucking character just jumped up. It was like, oh, be seeing you then, and then it was looped, and I was like, that's terrifying, and I actually used that, something like that in the game. I have a video of it. I can share it in the chat later,
He considered
or in the
possibility
Discord.
of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of
What
it
was the
made
content
any
warning?
logical
I missed it. I'm
sense.
sorry.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Is it just a
For
suicide one
example,
as well?
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself. This is
Well,
all
general
too
content
strange.
warning.
This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Disturbing
So,
imagery.
He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh no!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it
Wow.
too appeared. It was so
Oh, we're
much
on
fun,
Spaceship
and
Earth
Stanley
now.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my
Oh
thoughts,
god.
he thought.
This is
And
existential
while
as
he thought
hell.
it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain
Mental
beyond a
health,
doubt
insanity.
that this
Ah, I
was
see.
in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
On
He
reality.
would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Will it?
I am okay.
Well, I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
This is horror.
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Well.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I don't think that was death.
Mariella woke up on a day like
I
any
guess
other.
if I'm a different
She
person now.
rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by
Oh,
the body
yeah,
of a man
could be
who
death.
stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Consider the
He was
man.
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Thank you for
and
the
by
follow.
extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, there you go. It's fun to be enthusiastic. About death, I guess. Sorry. I was gonna say that completely like stone-faced and then it made me laugh. Anyway, what we got here?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
There we go.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Yeah.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
You got games on your
Here
computer.
it comes.
Well. God, how many endings is that so far? Oh! Is this it? Which phone? This one? Is it the one in my room? putting both earbuds in. Is there a phone in here? Sounds like it. You!
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages.
Oh.
If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I don't know what that's about. Alright. Okay. Alright. Well, I can't not go in here.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content. New content.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Can't believe this game is 10 years
As you
old.
may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for
Yeah,
consoles
they asked
and
me if
home
I'd played this
computers.
before. And I said no.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Wow.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra
How badly
Deluxe.
painted everything is. It's
Oh,
great.
Well, this sounds delightful.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yay. Cool.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
That was Alex Hirsch?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Got the zoomies.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yippee.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wow. Oh. It's like that Rhythm Doctor minigame. Boom, ba da 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 da. All right, sorry. Well. Well. All right.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
I had a lot of fun.
Stanley,
That was
I
so
have
much
to
fun.
say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content,
Love to
then
jump.
I could just read you the whole
Welcome back,
dictionary.
Zeke.
There's
I don't
20
know if
hours
you've
of
been
new
back a
content
while
right
or
there.
what, but
I could
hello.
count to
Welcome back.
30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
So, like, has there ever been a game that actually takes like 1,000 hours to complete?
That's it?
Yay!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
Oh my God.
What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley.
In a
I
few
built up
weeks,
too much anticipation
that
around
line
the
is going to be
content, I'm
obsolete.
afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Well, you used mouse wheel to jump? What? Well, we got an ending. With the... That's already new. What we got going on here? What's this about? Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Give me a minute. Wait a minute. What's this? I like work. I just hate my boss. Should I go... Should I go in the vent? Should I go in the vent? Or should I go elsewhere? Yeah? Alright, I'll vent. Alright, fine. Uh-oh. Door first? Oh. Well.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Wow.
Just our little secret.
Wow.
Take a look.
Wow. There's no wrong order to do this game. I'm just...
I call it the Memory Zone.
Memory
It's where I've
Zone.
been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
What are you, narrator?
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh my god. What are you, narrator? I want to know.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember
God.
back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
God, where was I in 2013? I was still working at Disney. I had no idea this game existed. Until like 2016, I want to say, or 2015? 2016. British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Wow, that's legitimate. Audience Award. Collector's Edition. Memory Zone. What did I do at Disney? I face painted. I also worked at Universal and SeaWorld. Ah! Something in my eye! Ah! Okay. It was a third-party company that worked at mostly Disney. That's where they got the most business. Yeah. I did that for 3 years. Trip down memory lane. Wow. Vinyl. I want that. Bum bum dun 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 dun. That's not even. That's like the Staples font, but it just made me think of Home Depot. It's Mr. Krabs' first dollar. Just kidding. That's probably the first dollar they made. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh. British Academy Awards Stanley Parable Game Innovation. Wow. New video game releasing today. Oh, death. I'm glad that's a memory that we have shared. We have saved into the memory zone. Thanks, narrator. Oh, I like this bench. Wow. Beautiful. BigSushi.fm. This song rules. Wow.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning
Why did you
triumph
end
of
the
games
song?
journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and
Wow.
I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Wow.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I can't get the Home Depot theme out of my head. Bum ba na 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 na. That's me. Bum ba na 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 da na 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 na. Wow. Oh my god, the red doors. Happy button.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else.
There's somewhere I wanted to go,
content.
but you closed the
It just
door.
needed to be left alone.
Shoot.
To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Beloved. Is that the door? Yeah.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Dark
What's this?
memories.
What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley,
Steam.
it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh boy.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh. Are these actual reviews? That'd be funny.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
I wanted to
I'm
read
trying
the
to
whole
make a
thing.
serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
These are real reviews, but with changed names. Oh, what a great way to, like, turn negative reviews into content. Fun fact, in the console ports, Steam is renamed Pressurized Gas. That's incredible. That's wonderful. Sorry. Thinking about Home Depot. Oh. I want to see more bad reviews. Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Noodles chaff.
Look, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
Stop doing Home Depot. I can't help it.
Memory to have to hold on to.
It's the Silva Gunner's video fault. Silva Gunner video's fault.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I have like one bad-ish, it's not a bad review for mixed feelings, but one person was like, I really liked the game, I thought it was cute, and I thought it had like provoking, not provoking, but it had a lot of things that made you think. But there's one thing I hated. I hated that freaking meta character. I wish I could make her cease to exist. I hated her so much. It's so overdone. I fucking hate that. And I wasn't mad. I thought it was funny. And I'm like, that is exactly the kind of reaction I want that character to provoke in people. That is exactly the feeling I want. Either I want you to go, yes, I love this character, or I fucking hate this character. It was great. And if you're out there, thank you for that review. It was wonderful.
Anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything.
Thanks for the door.
Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I mean, I can see people not liking this game if they don't like walking simulators, but I like walking simulators. People will like call like games like walking simulators and be like, oh, it's just a walking simulator. And it's like, I like that though. You can tell a cool story with walking simulators. That's what this is.
Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for. And
I want to do that though. I like it listening to you.
No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much, and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yet. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
It's not... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my god, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone.
No!
It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And
how do we get out of here?
There's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Oh, let's find out.
No idea how long I'll be making... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Hey, I'm sorry, buddy.
Goodness, I have
oh
someone
no.
to talk to again. Stanley,
It's been a week.
Or 2 weeks.
Oh.
I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here with a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes.
What is that?
Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. That if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here.
This person had to read so much.
Someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a...
My God.
Oh, hello.
Has it been like a month?
You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
How much time?
I stopped keeping track after
A year.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
You know what the
Let me
humor in this
describe it
game
for you.
reminds me of?
To begin with,
A little
there is
bit.
only
Just
regret.
a
There
little
is
bit.
only the turning wheel of missed
Hitchhiker's Guide.
opportunities. I felt nothing
Not
at
just
all
'cause
but
it's
regret
British.
for the longest time.
But it's pretty
Stanley.
existential.
Days, months, I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past.
It's
And
the
when that
British
feeling had begun to
narrator
subside,
that
what
is
took its
hyper
place
aware.
is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment
Wait,
I have ever
what?
experienced
Same
my
what?
entire life.
Hold on, what?
All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
Davey,
I was consumed.
Beginner's
I
Guide?
could do nothing
I'm
but
talking about
wallow in it for
Hitchhiker's
what
Guide.
felt
Is
like
Beginner's
an
Guide a
eternity,
Hitchhiker's Guide
but
thing?
what I now know was far less.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's
You see,
Guide.
It was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence.
Different.
Without action
Different.
or outcome. It was
I got so confused. I was like, wait, are we talking Douglas Adams? He died a while ago. I can't remember. He died like oh god, frickin' like 2005. So I was like, wait a second, hold on, what? Beginner's Guide is a very good game by the same person, but very serious and moody about game development and how it affects personal relationships and parasocial relationships too. I gotta check that out, apparently. People hated it because it wasn't exactly like this game and not very funny. It's not the humor in this game that I like in particular. It's like the existentialism and the when it gets dark. But that's just me. Like, this is cool. I don't know what that is. I think we killed him. Narrator, are you dead? What is that? Oh. Well, let's keep going.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was
Oh,
meant to
hey,
have a
I was just
point.
talking about
It
that.
was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he went
This really is a good way to deal with, Okay, one, it's a great way to make content out of, like, negative reviews of your game. Two, it's gonna make more people leave negative reviews of your games so they can possibly show up in later games. So it's a double-edged sword.
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Oh, there's that.
End is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I can't beatbox.
End is never the end, 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 is never the end.
All right, cool.
Is never the end, is never the end.
Yeah, I remember seeing Dollop streaming this. I didn't watch it because I wanted to be, I knew I wanted to play this game myself, so. I think Duke or someone rated her. And I was like, oh shit, Stanley Parable, I want to play this later. And now I am. Apocalypse. Apocalypse. Uh-oh. This is a broken room. Can we get out? This whole sequence is genuinely very haunting. I like it. Oh, oh. This feels like the premise of a Junji Ito short. Honestly. Oh? Where are we going now? What has happened? Oh my god. This is all Ultra Deluxe exclusive, right? I imagine, because it was oh. Holy fuck. Alright. Only one way to go, toward the light. This is a really cool fucking sequence. Yeah, not already. This sequence as a whole is definitely gonna stick with me a while. Oh. No! I wanted that to go on forever. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was so fucking cool. I'm so glad I got to experience that. I have 25 minutes left until my 3 hours is up. So, okay. Chat. Guide me to another ending. This is the point. Just keep going? Alright, cool. Trust me? Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'll trust
Stanley
you.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's not over yet. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I trust you guys. It's a little subtle. Oh. 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 All right. I don't know. I think I would have missed that.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Really? God, you guys are mean. Can't believe it. You guys are so good. You helpful. You led me to the next ending. Yay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I don't know, I'm
The
pretty
original
satisfied.
Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to
What the
announce
fuck?
for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yo! Again.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel.
New mug!
An entirely new experience.
Oh, I want that mug,
built
actually.
From the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so
Wow.
many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Dude, I want the new mug. Look at this computer. It's so nice. Time to wake up. Great.
calling it the Stanley Parable 2
Taste the
is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Red. Red. What's this? Another new mug. Part 2. Oh, I want that one too. Never underestimate coffee enjoyer who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room. Okay, never mind. That is the coffee mug that I want. Christmas. Everybody get me this mug. No, don't do that. Oh my god. I want that so bad. Ooh. Why is it a bird instead of an apple? I've seen like pears. I've seen oranges. But a bird? Don't talk to me before I've had my sequel. They're back. 2 doors. Wow. Okay, more new mugs. More tablespoon. Better tablespoon. Oh, the Stanley Parable. No, teaspoon. My bad. Paradigm shift. Color red. Leverage. Holistic value. Win-win. Sequential mind share. What? I love this. Oh, crows, crows, crows. Yep. Got it. Got it. All right. They are kissing.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize
I thought that was
a handful of
TBH.
interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Scrum. I know scrum means something. I just like that word. Does it mean something? Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City. Arkham City. What was that? Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. No! Oh. Oh yeah, Scrum. That is what Scrum is. Morning meeting. I was thinking that was going to be Loss. It's the prequel to Stanley Parable 2. Is the sequel to the Stanley Parable. Is the prequel. I understand. 2. You are the sequel. Nice font. Oh. I am a yellow mug. I will never follow the red and teal and green color scheme of the area of the game. Cool. I'm sorry, I'm looking at everything. Awesome. New features. I was just talking with a friend about how much Dark Souls 2 sucks. I haven't played any Dark Souls games. But they were telling me how much it sucks, and I was like, damn.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The bucket! Okay, we gotta find that bucket. Hold on. Oh my god, the branding is so good. This is great. have to, like, everything. Whoa. Okay, that's actually terrifying. He's moving. No, hold on. Hold on. I need to visit this man. No, there's so much. I'm overwhelmed. Oh my god, that's new. Hear your name in the game? No, I want to go see Big Man. I'm gonna go see Big Man. No, I want to go see Big Man. Can I go this way? Holy shit. It just works. Oh my god. He's so scary. I want to get the achievement. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. What's this?
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
All right,
I'm
bye.
not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding
This is pretty
feature.
liminal, yeah.
Gamers, we hear
I mean, the
you,
whole game is
and
pretty
I promise
liminal.
It will happen. What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Can you find them? I want to go see the bucket. I'm. Oh my god, the jump circle. I can't jump anymore. Gotta go to the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will
Or
fill
is it?
your mind and your heart.
Oh!
It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And
Please
to be
give it to
honest,
me.
it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes.
I want my
the
emotional
bucket
support
is the
bucket.
perfect solution. Come on.
Yes!
Can you feel it?
Yes!
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair,
Yes!
must already be
Now let me
soothing
out
from
so I
your
can go
body.
everywhere
And in
with it.
fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive
I'm so
as a
fucking
person.
excited. It's like Maxwell,
The benefits
but
of the
better.
bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh. Alright.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
I wish. They
There
should.
really should be an award
Yeah.
if it isn't already.
I want it to say my name.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want
So
to be
big, there's so
individually
much.
recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
That's my
But
name.
Of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling
Is it
in
actually
love and
closing
being
my eyes when I
heartbroken
close
as
my
Jim,
eyes? Are
seizing
my eyes
all
closed?
the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams
Is eye tracking
crumble into
borked?
dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If
Sure.
so,
All right,
then
cool.
please step. Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a
What a
rush. That was you.
thrill.
The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Ah, fine. 70%? Oh. Well, I am wearing glasses, so they can't see my eyes very well.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Wouldn't it?
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Amazing. Ba 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 da da. What a...
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable.
You can only buy this
Would be
game
fun, wouldn't
if your
it,
name is
Stanley?
Jim.
Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
No! No! Do we have a new contender for the Hole Award? Right now, Anemoyapolis owns that. Wait, what? Is that the whole room? Hang on. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Oh. Is this the whole room?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Stepniece. Get Well Someday is funnier.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it
Okay, I
makes
want
you
the infinite hole.
realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
God damn it.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Where's the infinite hole? I'm gonna go here. Did I get my free easy achievement? No, it didn't give it to me. He said it's not ready yet. Oh my god, is it actually infinite? Because then this would win the whole award. But Anemoyapolis also had infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video
Oh.
game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end
This is a
of
contender
time, if you like.
for the
A
whole
stunning
award.
leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions.
Yeah, we have the
if I
creepy
can
wet
say
and
so.
hole awards.
Now then, since you've gotten to see
That
the
only started
infinite
last year.
hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back
Last
to the
year,
top.
Silent Hill 4 won
Do
the
it on
award.
sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I mean, there is an infinite hole in this game, and it goes on infinitely.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh,
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
alright, I guess
Hey, well,
Anemoyapolis
good
wins.
for you. You found the bottom
Oh my
of the
god, it's
hole.
just like Silent Hill
You found
2.
me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Can I get out?
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Alright.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you.
Okay,
even
and
more of my
Nemoyapolis still
ideas
has
for the
infinite
sequel.
hole. And Nemoyapolis had an infinite golf game. So... procedurally generated golf game that infinitely went on forever. It's pretty great. I'm gonna... oh, never mind. What, you guys want me to go back in the hole? Alright. Chat demands hole. I guess we're getting more hole. You guys love hole. We love hole in this
Oh,
chat.
for heaven. You see?
Yeah.
I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
You got me.
A normal person would have said, yeah, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't
We
need
are
to see
lovers
it
of
all,
hole
but
here.
not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like
Bingo.
you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Good lord. Alright.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
More?
I really do have so much more to show you and to talk of. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
This is how it's
This stuff
infinite.
becomes infinite. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards
Welcome
for
to hole.
accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
More hole? Alright.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my
The
god,
shame
it's
of
like a
my
kiddie
lie has come to
pool.
haunt me. Not only is the hole not... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I have to teleport out of this.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Oh.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Whole stream. Well. Are you back? Well, I guess this is the rest of the game. I want to finish this ending, though. Have I ruined my chances? Oh my god. This is the best game ever made, I think. I descend, holding my emotional support bucket. We descend deeper. Change my perspective. No! It's like the Indian soap opera. What is that? What? Alright, cool. Change my perception. Oh. What's the scariest perspective? Oh! Is it Iron Lung now? Holy shit. Whoa!
Stanley? Stanley!
No!
Stanley!
No!
Oh, good, you're
Bring me
awake.
back!
It seems you had sort of dozed off.
Bring me back!
Drifting away into dreamland.
No!
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is
One more
just so
hole.
darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
Hello, Snarf. Welcome to Hole. Oh, shit. What?
Hole.
Hole. You said hole twice. Thank you for the 19 months. No! 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 I think this does win the whole award. No matter what. This wins the whole award. I'm going back.
Here we are.
No.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
No, fuck. Bring me back to Hole. Hole ending has been my favorite ending. I want to do it again. No! Fuck off. Oh my god. Scan the QR code. I can't do that. My phone doesn't have that. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I have an app that it could probably do it. Which QR code? Which? Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it. We are like... I just want to finish up this ending and then probably finish up stream. I kind of want to play the rest of this game off stream, unless you... like... I think you guys have enjoyed this enough. Winter Shadow, thank you for the follow. That we should have a second stream because this has been delightful. Cerise, enjoy your gift sub. I think that was Cerise. I can't read. But thank you. Oh my god, it's happening. The snarfening is happening. Enjoy your gift subs, you guys. Thank you so much, Queen Snarf. Okay, we don't get that free achievement. Holy shit. Oh my god. Queen Snarf. Thank you for the gift sub to Skilby. Would you like to suggest a name for my wife in Wonderful Life to call me after we get married? This is a real thing in this game. In Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, once you get married, your wife asks, "What should I call you from now on?" Which is very silly. The pressure's on. Yeah, no, my wife will call me this name the rest of the game. It's, right now, Gracie, donated for Foyer. We have an animal named Foyer. And she would call me Foyer. The button that says gym. Okay, what doors have I not gone through? The pressure's on. I remember when I was a kid, I made Nami call me sexy. And I thought it was so funny because I was 12. And I thought the word sexy was the funniest thing. I thought it was peak humor. Alright, fine. That's new. Name someone... Name someone Jim Hole. Thank you for the 100 bits, but it's for a gift sub. It's for a gift sub or a $5 donation. She just calls me Hole. Oh my god. Topical. Okay, so we have 2 contenders. Once we have 4, I will, after stream, we will have 2 polls. We'll have a poll for my child's name, and we'll have a poll for my wife name. The name that my wife calls me. I don't want to speak. Okay, so I gotta go up there. No screenshots. No screenshots. It's so eerily quiet. Welcome home, Hole. I like it. I like it. We have Foyer and Hole. Oh my god. Oh shit, a hype train is close. I'm scared. I'm scared. Is that really new? No. It's not. You're lying to me. Oh my god. My god. Epilogue. Okay. Why has narrator betrayed me? Why is he gone? Jump circle's gone. I don't think I've gone in here. Oh yeah, we already went in here. Cerise, thank you for the 100. The giant Stanley. Oh, right. It's still close. I think somebody else has to, because Cerise also donated before the bits. But thank you so much for the bits. All right, can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
It's a real video
In
game.
Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
As it should be.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow. Oh no. Look at his face. Collect them all.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh my god, Sage. Thank you so much. Oh shit, is it time? The hype train is here. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. You don't have to do this. Y'all don't have to do this. I appreciate it though. Okay. Is there anywhere else we can go? We saw everything, I think. New features. You heard Jim in the game. We got the bucket. Oh, the QR code. Okay, let me try. Good lord. Into the bit hole. Thank you for the 100 bits. Where's my phone? Hang on. Now, if you guys can't donate, do not worry. You do not have to. Ooh. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what that said, but I hope it was a good name. Oh my god. Bull moth lover. Thank you. What a great name. Whole bits. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a lot of bits. Thank you so much, Queen Snarf. Holy shit. God damn. What the fuck? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I appreciate it so much. For real. I am gonna find my QR code thing. Oh my god. Here we go. Can this scan QR codes? Do I have to scan the QR code to continue? Because I don't think I can easily. I think I have to freaking download a thing. Because my phone doesn't do it. Oh my god. Holy. Hold my beer. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. The link's right there. Oh. Oh! Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I was looking at my phone. Ha! Hoo! He. Alright, let me see. Let me see. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me open this. Woohoo! A sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about the Stanley Parable and what's the beginning of a journey becoming a sequel is all about. Should we watch the video and then we can call it for the stream? Could do that. Let me switch over here so I can do the what is it? Display capture. There we go. Oh my god. Why are you doing
See there,
this?
Timmy. What's
Oh,
that
so
you're
loud.
enjoying?
Hang on.
Why? It's breakfast, of course. Everyone loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel? That's right. It's called Lunch. And critics are raving that lunch will be everything breakfast was and more. With a little luck, we may even get a trilogy series out of it.
Series.
You know what a sequel is, don't you, Timmy? Why, sequels are the world's way of clinging helplessly to the past. We all want more of the things we love, and we're all afraid of change, which is what makes sequels so popular. New ideas are dangerous, Timmy, and they can lead to early aging.
Ideas.
This eager-minded young thinker is just 29 years old. That's why we have sequels, to keep us couched in the familiar and the comfortable. Sequels are the bedrock of a healthy, functional society. And if you look around you, you'll find them everywhere you go. For instance, this man is developing a sequel to the automobile, which we'll call the vertical automobile. It's a useless, impractical invention, and in 2 days' time, the man will be publicly stoned to death for his crimes against gravity.
God.
Not all sequels are heretical nonsense, however. Here's the man who invented breathing, which is the sequel to suffocating and dying a slow death. Even your parents are getting a sequel, Timmy. Their names are Rob and Jessica, and they'll be taking care of you once your
Jessica.
original parents are sent back in time to fight a secret war for the government.
What?
Sequels can be very fashionable. This young woman is wearing 5 shirts at once, which is the sequel to wearing 4 shirts at once. Look at Becky over there, wearing only 2 shirts at once. Get with the times, Becky. In fact, there is only one single thing in the world that isn't a sequel. It's this. We don't know what it is or why it exists, but it's the prequel from which all sequels are derived.
Okay.
And just like everything else, the Stanley Parable is getting a sequel too. We all know, of course, that it was your favorite
This
game as a child.
video's so long.
Don't you remember those long, lazy afternoons you spent playing the Stanley Parable? Watching your precious youth fritter away hour after hour. We've all wasted our childhoods in one...
I can't do this. We can link it in the chat, in the Discord. I was like, oh my god, what do you mean it's 9 minutes? I thought it'd be like 2 minutes. It's funny as fuck, though. I just want to get to the end of this part. Where? Office decorations. Mostly infinite hole. What? Can I just leave? Hang on. Oh my god. Is a very good video. Also. It's the bucket. Uh-oh. Hype train success. Make sure you get the settings world champion achievement. What does that mean? Is that how I continue? Is that how I progress? Thank you guys for the level, what is it? Level 5? Level 5 hype train? Level 6? God damn, thank you so much. Set it every setting to every possible value? Hold on. What? Every setting. So, am I doing this right? What do you mean? I don't understand. Polski. Portuguese. Nihongo. Alright. Oh, you can just drag them across. Do I have to do all, like, the toggles, too? Yeah. Every setting. Okay. What? What do you mean every setting? This is so dumb. They've thought of everything. Guys. Guys! Alright. I'm playing the rest of the game like that. This is very engaging. There we go. I want that as my Windows cursor now. Yeah. Yeah.
The story of a man is the story of a named
I got it. Said I got it. Okay. It said I got it. Walk away and come back. Perhaps. Alright.
Ah, I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you
Great job.
haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity.
What?
What exactly
Where is it?
is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be a...
Wait. Oh god, Queen Snarf, thank you so much. Was it?
available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
What did this do? What did this do? Well. Can I get this achievement now? It bumps you? Oh, cool. Alright, neat. Can I finally exit? Will you let me leave? Please let me leave. Please let me leave. I want to finish the game. Oh, it's right here. Get me out of here.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah. Is this an infinite hole?
Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yo.
I mean, there's
got the
potential
hole.
here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
I want that bucket too.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
No! What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What do you mean?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number
No!
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk
What the
and ruled
fuck?
427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What?
This is what employee 427 did every day.
Okay, clearly I need a second stream for this.
And although others might have considered it
I didn't know this was what this
Stanley
game
relished
was.
every moment that the orders came in, though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh.
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
That's fucking
Something
incredible.
He would never quite forget.
I had no
He
idea.
had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Well,
call a meeting, or even say hi.
can I like
Never in
save,
all
or
his
is it just
years
gonna
of the
be
company
at the
had this
Stanley Parable
this
2
complete
menu
isolation.
when I reopen
Something
it?
was very clearly
It saves.
wrong.
Okay.
Shocked,
Cool.
frozen solid.
So,
Stanley found himself
clearly,
unable to move for the longest time.
I'm gonna have to play this
But as he came to
later.
his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk
Oh.
and stepped out of his office.
Cool. I'm glad this is still a thing. The sequel is now paused. Holy shit. Well, this has thrown me for a loop several times. Several times. I didn't know what to expect. That a lot of that like checked the boxes that I expected this game to be, but that is not something I expected. So that is fucking cool. So I'm gonna start wrapping things up. So I'm gonna head over here and I'm gonna play some music like that. And I'm gonna stop raids. 'Cause it would suck to get raided in the last like 5 minutes of my stream. I'm sorry the pet moon pie is not working. I'm sorry it's not working. But before everybody goes, hang on. Look, I'm gonna fix the Purifier not working. Let me try that. Log in. Is it just not working? Because it's been not working for case 2. On and off. Okay. Alright. That's working. That's fine. Soup is working. That's a different thing. You guys! Meeps Kitten, enjoy your gift sub. It worked in spirit. You know what? I like your attitude. I like it. Let me try. No. Trigger Fire decided not today. I gotta find something else. I'm gonna change Moon Pie entirely soon. Oh my god! You guys won't let me talk! My god! Why? Streamer.bot, yeah, probably. Probably. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Sans. It's Sans Undertale. Alright, I'm gonna get through this, whether you guys are gonna do this to me or not. I'm gonna do this. Check it out. New fan art. This is actually a selfie that I took with Jet Vector, aka formerly known as Minmo. We took a selfie at MFF, and he drew over it, and I love it. It's great. Look, that's me in my Happy Burger shirt, and that's Jet in his Space Cat shirt. It's fucking cute. If you ever have fan art, you can just send it to me on Discord. You can post it in my Discord if you so choose. You can join the Discord as long as you are 18 or over. Just be an adult. So you can join my Discord and watch my streams and shit. And you can also like tweet at me while the website still exists. I also... Yay. I also have a Blue Sky now. And also a Tumblr. So you can follow me there instead because Twitter is gonna go down the toilet soon. So let's be real. Let's be real. But... You can also join my Patreon for $10 and over. You can have a little creature at the end of the stream. Like this. Like these guys. These guys right here. Fuck yeah. You can also check out my sticker shop. I'm planning on making more merch for the sticker shop, so it'll be !merch later. Because I'm going to put the body pillow in there. And I'm also going to put a keychain of the body pillow for folks who don't want to spend a shit ton of money on a body pillow of me. You can have a keychain of a body pillow instead. I'm going to figure that out soon. On the... Oh, it's coming up. On the 25th, I'm going to try to open pre-orders for the body pillows and possibly see about getting a keychain made of that as well, once I can find a supplier for a keychain. But things are all working out. Things are all working out. And that's pretty much all I had to talk about. So thank you all for coming to the stream. And thank you again, Apple, for gifting me this wonderful game. I fucking love it. It's fantastic. And I'm glad I'm finally getting to play it. And I'm glad you guys get to see my first time reaction to this game. I'm definitely going to play more. I don't know when. Next week sometime I'm going to try. But I also want to get some art stream done. But for now, I have a new ending screen. You guys want to see it? Yeah. All right. Roll them credits. Yeah, baby. So tomorrow, Taryn and I are going to be finishing Obscura 2. Finally. Finally. Thank God. The evil will be defeated. Finally. Alright. Apparently Squidpunk is playing Stray God, so I'm gonna send y'all to Squidpunk. Alright. What was our raid message? I think Apple saved it. I'm going to slice the patrons. Oh yes, that'll be it. That'll be it. Thank you so much, Apple. Yeah, no, we're heading out ourselves. Have a good night, Queen Snarf. Yeah, thank Apple. Everybody thank Apple. Say thank you, Apple. Oh my god. Alright. That's our raid message. Oh wait, Squidpunk doesn't do raid messages, that's right. At least one person can say it though. Because Squidpunk has spam filters. Yeah, everybody thank you, Apple. Awesome. Alright. Everybody, have a great night. Good night. Yippee! See you tomorrow.